What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl ShaniceAlisha, and as you see, I stepped it up a notch with this curly pineapple updo. So if you guys want to see me achieve this look, just keep watching. So usually I come to you guys with freshly washed hair, but let's be realistic. Your girl does not wash her hair every few days just to create a new style. So I'm going to take this old puff, thoroughly detangle my hair, and then transform it into today's look. Now that I have that water worked in, you guys know I'm about to work in sections. So to start off, I'm just going to separate what I'll be using for my bang in this style, twist it, bantu knot it, and then focus on the back of my hair that will create the puff, and then move toward this at the end. Alright, so listen, I'm about to break this larger section down into two sections, and then I'll break those two sections down so I can thoroughly detangle. This is important, y'all. You can't start no new stuff until you handle the old stuff. So just going in, saturating my hair completely, I'm going to finger detangle, add my product, comb detangle, and then move into creating this style. If you guys would like to see a full video on how I detangle my type 4 natural hair, I'll bring that to you separately, but for now I'm just going to show you one section and we're going to move into the updo. So what I'll be using to refresh my curls is by Camille Rose Naturals, and it's the Moisture Milk. I'm going to use a pretty generous amount for each section, but you know, you guys can use whatever works out best for you. So after my hair is completely detangled, I'm just going to put it all together so that we can start fixing up and molding this puff. Alright, so for my styler today, I'm going to be using the black castor and flaxseed oil Shine Jam. It has a pretty good hold, and as you guys see, I'm going to put it on the outer perimeter of where my puff will be. I'm then going to go in with a pretty firm brush to mold everything in place before I actually take my band and put my hair up. So as you guys know, I do not like to use elastic bands, scrunchies, hair ties, none of those that put me in gray areas for breakage. Instead, I'm going to use this old ribbon, firmly place it around where my puff will be, hold it in the front as I push it up in the back, and then periodically I'm just going to check side to side to make sure that no loose hair got caught by the ribbon, is hanging out of the puff. I'm going to secure this up top, and then we're going to move on with the style. Of course, to each his own. You can use whatever you feel most comfortable with putting your hair up. This is just what works for me and my hair. Me and my hair. Me and my hair, y'all, okay? Alright, so now we're going to break down these bangs. I'm going to do the exact same process I did with the larger part of my hair so we can move into the fun part. Okay guys, so truthfully, your section size depends upon how well your hair dries, how long your hair is, and ultimately what size perm rod you plan on using. It's totally up to your discretion. If you follow my lead, you want to kind of approximate the same size. So with my setting lotion from Cream of Nature's Pure Honey line, I'm just going to not saturate, but put a good amount of product on there. Work it in, because the goal is your hair needs to be as smooth as possible on the rod. So with the twist and motion at the roots, I'm going to then place my perm rod right underneath the hair, putting the hair as close to the edge of the perm rod as possible, firmly securing it around the rod, and then twisting it as I get to the end to make sure that I don't have any loose, fuzzy, or flyaway ends. And then I'm going to roll it towards my roots and then clamp it nearest to the roots, and it should be nice and secure. If your perm rod moves at this point, you need to make sure that you take that elastic band closest to your roots and secure it there. So one more time, we're going to do that twisting motion at the roots, and this is just to make sure your roots don't become extra fuzzy whenever you're doing the takedown process. Now we're going to firmly secure that hair around the perm rod each step along the way. If you have areas that are a little dry, you might want to reapply some more product to make sure that your curls come out nice, sleek, and bouncy. Then I'm going to twist it at the end, roll it up towards the root, clamp the elastic band as close to the root as you can, and move on with your next section. Alright, so moving on to the ponytail. You guys, it's the same exact process. However, you want to make sure that your parts are staying as consistent as possible and you're not clamping any of your hair into the ends of the perm rod. But as long as you take your time and you get a good little rhythm going, this will fly by and you'll be done in no time. Alright, so your style is nice and set. To secure my kitchen, and I did say kitchen, I used a scarf, and then of course to sleep I put a bonnet on top of that. As you guys know, I like to air dry, but to expedite the drying process and ensure that all your curls dry completely, you might want to sit underneath a hooded dryer. So now I'm just going to start with the unravel process, and y'all, look at this lightweight, easy breezy, bouncy, curly furl girl we got right here. I love it. I love it. So y'all know all you have to do is unravel and twirl these bad boys right on out. So before we even get there, I'll let you guys know now, a few of my curls did not dry as well as the others. I did have some areas where you can kind of see the product sitting on top, but luckily for me and the products that I use, it did not look bad once my style was completed. So if you do run into that, it's not going to be a big deal if you don't mind a little bit of frizz, but if you do, simply Wrap the hair back up in the perm rod and sit underneath the dryer for a little bit to more so secure your curl. Alright guys, so all of my perm rods are officially out, and that right there, that is my area of uncertainty that didn't dry. So don't play up in that like I'm playing in it. I don't know what I'm doing. Just move on to other sections and come back to that one once the air dries a little bit. So with my shea butter, I'm going to massage that onto my fingertips and start the takedown process. Now y'all, I've told y'all 1,000 times before, this is the make or break process. Take your time. Do not waste all your hard work trying to rush through this process, creating frizz, getting frustrated, and throwing your hair into a ball. Don't do that. Listen to your hair, separate it where it allows you to, twirl the hair around to maintain the curl, and take your time. For the 1,000th time, take your time. Like I told you guys, my bangs were a little too long. I'm just going to go in with bobby pins and kind of pin my bangs back to make them a little bit shorter and really mold this hairstyle to my face. So this is the fun part, y'all. Take your pick, fluff it out, twirl your curls, pull your bang down, push your sides in, fluff up the back of that pineapple. Really kind of gear this hairstyle to match your face, and there's no method to it. You can just kind of watch me as I go through and style it. If you see anything that needs to be separated, further fluffed, I don't know y'all, this is the time to do it. But the style is pretty much done. If you want to add any sheen, lay your edges, strengthen up on that kitchen area, you can do so now as well. But that is the completed style, y'all. I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. You made it this far, so you might as well thumbs it up, comment your thoughts down below, hit that red subscribe button, and don't forget to tap the bell. Peace, guys.